Welcome back to a Faster PC live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer and technical questions, ready to help you resolve all of the issues that you have. So, hey, we're here. We're ready to answer those questions. You can give us a call 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. And we have the streams going over on Facebook. I don't know, for some reason, the YouTube stream says it's still connecting. But, anyway, I think, we're using the same. There it goes. It was just being a little bit slow, and it actually says that we've been streaming for a while. We do have a great show lined up. I do want to let you know that we have been rolling out individual segments of the show to our YouTube channel as individual videos. If you miss any part of this show or just want to catch up or watch it again, you can head over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can watch the show in its entirety. And if you want to head over and watch the individual segments, you can actually do that as well. You'll be able to actually see the steps that we go through to resolve computer and technical questions. We have a lot that we're going over today. Just to mention a few, we'll be showing you how you can watch the Democrat National Convention, how you can watch the Little League World Series. We'll be going over the security updates that Microsoft just released, which are vital. By the way, about 90 updates, so you won't want to miss that. In addition to that, we will be talking about some changes that are coming to QuickBooks. If you are a company out there, so I know some people even use QuickBooks. If you use QuickBooks, you're going to want to hear some of the changes that are happening with pricing and how it may affect you, and how you have a limited amount of time to address this and do something different. We'll be talking about that today as well. But first and foremost, we did go over about a month ago, we went over how to watch the Republican National Convention. And when we did, we had some people complain on YouTube. Hey, some of their comments were very partisan and comments that I don't necessarily agree with, but they were complaining, why would I want to watch that, so on and so forth. Well, hey, we're going to show you, and we did mention that back then, that we'll show you how to watch the Democrat National Convention as well. So, and by the way, this is going to be a really, everything, every convention once it happens is historic, but when's the last time a party nominated someone that hasn't received a single delegate vote, for them. So, it hasn't won a single delegate. So this will be a little bit unique. There will be protesters outside, but you may want to learn how to watch this, and you can actually do this without cable TV. Of course, if you have cable TV, you can watch it. It's pretty easy to watch, but it's going to be really easy to watch. You can watch it on your smartphone. You can watch it on a tablet. You can watch it on a television that is a smart TV. And most TVs that claim to be smart, some of them aren't as smart as other ones, but all of them really that claim to be smart are going to have YouTube on it. And you can actually watch the Democrat National Convention on YouTube. There will be many, just like with the Republican National Convention, there will be many channels and various news providers that will be streaming certain portions of it. Of course, many of those, if they're networks, they'll have their own commentary. You're not just going to be watching the Democrat National Convention. You're also going to get their commentary as well. One of the things you may want to do, the Democrat National Convention does have their own YouTube channel. By the way, not only will they be streaming it on YouTube, they'll also be streaming it on X, formerly Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitch. So you can watch this also on Prime Video, on Apple TV, on Roku TV, and Fire TV. So, and it will be, again, major networks will be carrying it. I'm sure that, if you want to get a slant, if you want to get a left-leaning slant, you can watch MSNBC's feed or NBC's feed or ABC's feed or CNN's feed. If you want to get a right-leaning slant, you can watch a right-leaning broadcast out there. There will be independent people covering it, and of course, you'll be able actually not only to watch what's the official feeds and the official news, but you'll be able even to watch some eyewitness people will actually be on the streets. I'm sure you may be able to actually see some of the protests that are happening outside as the pro Hamas and pro Palestinian protesters will be protesting outside. But that's something that will be happening this coming week, starting Sunday, going through Thursday. You'll be able to watch that. You can watch it right on your television. Again, all you have to do, connect your television to the internet. Some TVs require a Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable, a network cable, and that would be connected to your modem or router. If your TV is not close to your modem or router, you would have to run one. You could run one temporarily through the house, and just make sure no one trips over it. It can also be run up through the attic and down the wall and come out the plate. There's probably a plate near your television anyway where you already have cable coming out, and so that would make it fairly easy to get a cable over there. Some televisions are capable of connecting wirelessly. You could connect it wirelessly, and then you could use the YouTube app or another app. If it's a truly smart TV, you could actually, with Roku or some of the other TV systems out there, you could actually watch it that way. Also, we wanted to go over how you can watch the Little League World Series, and this is already going on, but it's going to continue this week, and the championship is going to be 1 week from today, and most of these games are going to be on ESPN, so you can actually watch this on ESPN Plus. They have a streaming package. It's $11 a month. If you want to get it for free, there are some what I call cable TV substitute packages. So YouTube TV is one of them. Sling TV is one of them. DirecTV has one as well. There's Fubo. There's Hulu Plus Live Sports. So these are some of the ones that are out there. They all have free trials, and you can sign up for a trial and see if you like it. You may want to continue it. You may want to discontinue it after that. But you won't be able to actually watch most of the games without a subscription of some sort. Again, it could be a trial subscription. Most of the games will be on ESPN Plus, or again, if you have cable TV, you're already going to have ESPN most likely. Some of the games are on ABC, including the championship games. And the good news about that is you can get ABC with a digital antenna. So the championship games, there's actually a U.S. championship, and then there's an international championship, and then the winner of those games will play each other, and that will be in the World Series, and those games will be aired on ABC. So what you can do, many people in our radio listening audience will be able to pick up ABC really easy, probably even with an indoor antenna. What you would want to do, though, is you would want to actually go out there. It would be best, we do recommend for best reception that you get an outdoor antenna. Some people even put these on the inside of their house. You could even put it on the inside temporarily and disconnect it when you're not using it. But you can actually mount that outside. It's best if it's mounted on a 20-foot pole, and then have a cable running to where your television is. Again, if you have a streaming service, you can connect your television to the internet, and then through that streaming service, you can watch the games, and you can watch them live. Some of the services will allow you to record them as well and watch them after the fact.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090. 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, cybersecurity, and streaming questions. And we are continuing to just go over some of the issues that we have had, some of the questions that we've been going over. One of the things we do like to do is prepare you for changes that are coming up. And I know that this next segment won't necessarily apply to everyone, but if you are a small business, and even some residential people do use QuickBooks, there are some big changes coming in QuickBooks. I'm going to review some of the changes that they have made in recent years, and then I'm going to actually go over some of the changes that are coming in just a few weeks, so that you can actually take advantage, because there is a limited amount of time that you can actually make some changes to lock in some lifetime savings. So first of all, Intuit is the manufacturer of QuickBooks, and years ago we were on QuickBooks Enterprise, and when we bought QuickBooks Enterprise, we were able to use it, and we got with it 1 year's worth of, it was expensive, but we got 1 year's worth of support, and as a part of that support, we were able to get the next version of QuickBooks for free. And then that version would hold us through for another 3 years. So really, we were able to purchase QuickBooks Enterprise every 4 years. Then, and we did that for several cycles. Then they came out with an annual subscription for QuickBooks Enterprise, and we actually switched back to QuickBooks Premier. And with QuickBooks Premier, we actually had that we would get QuickBooks Premier. We would not get the next version for free, but we were able to use it for 3 years. Then what they did is they started coming out, and this was maybe around 2020, 2021, somewhere in that range. They started coming out with not just Pro and Premier, they came out with Pro Plus and Premier Plus, and they would offer these at about half the price of the Pro or the Premier. And this was an annual subscription. You would subscribe to it, and you would always get the latest version. And so some people went with that because they always wanted the latest version. By the way, it came with support as well, and people wanted to always get the latest version. What they've done, though, what they did in 2022 with the 2022 edition is they totally did away with the buying the software and owning it. Starting in 2022, every software whether you bought Pro, Premier, Enterprise, it was an annual subscription. And what they did that year, it was still about half the price, maybe a little bit more. Then in 2023, they actually raised the price to what they used to sell. And by the way, that was for one user, maybe around $400 a year. They raised it to what they used to sell the product when you would actually own it. And by the way, with that 3 years of use, you can still use the product after 3 years, but certain features like emailing invoices or receiving payments using their payment system or using payroll, you wouldn't be able to continue that, and you wouldn't get any support, no updates after that 3-year period was up. Of course, you could always buy the next version, but again, with this annual subscription, they in 2023 they actually raised the price to what they were selling before. Now, again, that was for one user, for Pro about $400. Well, the current price of Pro, they've continued to raise the prices. The current price of Pro for one user is $649. The current price of Premier for one user is $949. And again, that's an annual subscription. You don't own the software. If you don't renew it, you don't have it after that. So this does really lock you into that annual subscription. They also are having some major pricing changes starting October 1st. Now, these changes will not necessarily affect you until your QuickBooks renews. So if your QuickBooks renews prior to October 1st, then these prices won't actually roll in until the new price or until your product renews. But when it does, Pro and Premier for one user, the price of Pro will be $999 a year. Also, the price of Premier will be $1,399 a year. So you can see $999 a year when they just in 2022, which we're looking at like what is that, 3 years? Even 2 years, they have a 150% price increase. So the price is actually now 250% more than what it was, but there's 150% more increase in that. So that's the one news that's out there. But also, the other news is that the cost of payroll is also going up. Now, some people have had legacy plans where they pay an annual fee and they don't pay an amount per employee. Those plans are going away. If your payroll renews prior to October 1st, you're okay, you're locked in, you're good. But if after that, the next time it renews, it's going to renew at a much higher price. Now, the current price for basic payroll is $400 a year, plus $6 a month per employee. So the new price of payroll is going to be $550 a year, plus $7 a month per employee. Now, by the way, if you do direct deposit, it costs even more than that. So this is something that one of the things that is interesting, though, is that you can actually upgrade to Pro or to Enterprise Gold. Enterprise Gold includes payroll. And Enterprise Gold it includes payroll, by the way, for up to 3 companies with up to 800 employees with no monthly cost for those employees. So, and they also have a deal where if you renew or if you purchase prior to October 1st, there's actually a 20% lifetime discount. Now, this may not be available if you call Intuit directly. I don't know if it's available if you call Intuit directly. We are able to provide this, though. We're able to provide this through our distributor that we use, and this again is before October 1st. So we're looking at not too long, maybe 5 or 6 weeks here, that you actually have to be able to upgrade and actually get this lower price. Now, we recently upgraded from Premier to QuickBooks Enterprise. And even though the QuickBooks Enterprise cost us more money, we are going to save money, and we're going to save money. We have that 20% discount locked in for life. And really, when you're looking at, it depends on how many users you need. And when we talk about users, we're talking about simultaneous users. How many people are going to be using the product at one time? So, if you have one person using the product at one time, you don't have to even have many employees. You can actually jump up to Enterprise with, I believe, even just one employee, and you can actually save money compared to QuickBooks Premier. And by the way, there's very likely that QuickBooks Premier and QuickBooks Pro are going to continue to be more expensive, continue to go up in price, and really, even right now, as of October 1st, when this new pricing comes in, for most people, Pro and Premier will actually be more expensive if you do payroll as well than Enterprise will be. So this is something that you'll want to take note of, and you'll want to take action on, so that you can actually reduce your cost and actually also lock in that lifetime fee. Now, if you have more employees, it makes even more sense. You're going to save even more money to be able to switch over to QuickBooks Enterprise. And so, just with one employee, the cost of going to Enterprise versus the cost of actually buying Pro, paying for the payroll cost plus the Pro cost, you actually would be saving money. Going to QuickBooks Enterprise, you would be saving $133 a year. If you have more employees, then you'll save even more money. If you have more users, of course, that increases the cost of the product, but still, you'll be able to save by locking in these savings. And of course, another option would be to go out and go to and utilize QuickBooks Online. And really, that's one of the things that they want you to do. By the way, QuickBooks for the last 2 years has not had Pro and Premier on their roadmap for development, which means that they really don't want you using it. They want you to either sign up for QuickBooks Online, they would really like you to do that, or they want to get you to sign up for QuickBooks Enterprise. And you can see they're actually making Pro and Premier more expensive than QuickBooks Enterprise is. And so it's going to make financial sense to do one or the other. Now, you can use QuickBooks Online as well. QuickBooks Online does have, again, a separate payroll subscription, and that does cost additional money. And that's something that you'll have to actually look at, you'll have to consider, and you'll have to evaluate whether that is worth it or not. One of the things, there are some things that QuickBooks Online cannot do that QuickBooks Desktop can do. And that's one of the reasons that we have stayed with QuickBooks Desktop and switched to QuickBooks Enterprise. Another thing is the security of the data. we know that in our own environment, we run QuickBooks in our own environment, we can actually secure the data. We can actually make sure that we are protecting that data, and we can run, have our cybersecurity policies in place and our cybersecurity programs in place, like we've talked about, our Zero Trust application control, our Zero Trust network control, our managed SOC, our Security Operations Center, where we actually have live people that are actually watching over our network, making sure that things are good, running third-party analysis to make sure and correct any vulnerabilities that we do have, making sure that all of our Windows updates and patches are installed. We can control all of that. We can also control our data security. What happens if Intuit is breached? What happens, and by the way, that does happen. What happens when a hacker breaks into their site and gets a hold of their data? Then our data could potentially be compromised. So we have, for that reason, continued with QuickBooks Desktop. Another factor with QuickBooks Online versus QuickBooks Desktop is that QuickBooks Online, you need one subscription for every company. And many companies have 2 or 3 or 4 companies. And so you might have one company that operates the main business. You might have a wholesale company. You might have a company that owns land that the other business rents from. You might have a leasing company. So there's different issues, and you would have to have an actual separate license, separate subscription for every one of those. So if you need help with this, give us a call, 772-878-5978.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up, 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean A Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
That's right, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, cybersecurity, and streaming questions. And one of the things that we do is alert you when there are vulnerabilities, and we also show you what steps you need to take to protect your computer, to make sure that your computer is protected. So we'll actually be going over this today. I'll also show you how to install the updates. So I'll get my full screen ready to go, and we'll actually show that here in just a minute. But this past week, Microsoft did release Windows updates, and these Windows updates do cover almost 90 threats that are out there, 90 flaws in various the Windows operating system or Microsoft Office or Microsoft Edge or other utilities. These cover Office. They cover .NET, which is a program that's used for the internet, and many other programs, Visual Studio, Azure, which is Microsoft's cloud storage, also Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI assistant, Microsoft Dynamics, Microsoft Teams, Secure Boot, and of course Windows itself. These include 6 zero-day threats. 0 day means that it's currently being exploited. So the threat is currently being exploited out there, and it's something that definitely you need to actually patch these today if you haven't done so already. You need to get out there, make sure that you're installing these updates, that you are protecting your system, and that your system is protected from these security flaws, from these flaws that present a security risk. One thing that's interesting to note, last week we talked about the Windows Update downgrade flaw. So this is a flaw. We talked about it last week. You can also we have an individual video that you can go out and watch. We'll link to that in the description of this video later on. But what that does is it allows a hacker with admin access, with rights to the computer that has admin access, to be able to actually uninstall Windows updates while making the system believe that they're still installed. So what this does is it reintroduces known flaws to the system, making the system susceptible to all of these known flaws. Now, the known flaws are critical, and there are additional flaws that aren't considered 0-day, but they are known, which means that they have already been, the information's already out there. Hackers already have the information about it, and very likely are already working on exploits to actually break in to systems. Some of these exploits some of these security flaws that are out there actually allow hackers to get into your system without you having to do anything. So there's nothing that you need to actually do to, you don't have to click on a link or open an attachment that would be malicious to actually launch this attack. So it is important to get out and install the Windows updates to make sure that your computer is protected. Some of the CVE numbers that are out there for these updates or for these flaws are CVE 2024. They're all going to be 2024, but there's 38106, 38107, 38193, 38178, 38213, 38189, and those are all 0-day threats. So these are definitely big threats that you need to take care of. Also, Adobe has also released 11 security bulletins addressing at least 71 security vulnerabilities, and they include Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Dimensions, Photoshop, InDesign, Acrobat, and Reader, Bridge, Substance 3D, Stagger, Commerce, InCopy, and Substance 3D Sampler, Substance 3D Designer. So make sure if you're using Adobe software that you're updating that as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to switch over to a full screen, and I'm going to show you how you would install Windows updates. Now, my updates have already been installed. And if you are a user or a customer of a Faster PC and you are a managed customer, so you actually pay a monthly amount and we provide management for you. What we're doing is, in addition to providing you remote support, in addition to providing you in-shop labor, in some cases people have on-site service as a part of their managed plan as well. We actually provide patch management, and with the patch management, we are actually every day, we're twice a day, we're searching for Windows updates and installing those. And one of those times a day, which is at midnight, if your computer's on, it will install the Windows updates. And if it needs to, it will reboot to finish the installation, because these updates do quite often, some of them need to reboot your computer. So some of the update is installed in the operating system. And then another part of the update is installed as the computer is shutting down, and then as the computer is coming back up, the final part of that update is installed, and the update is then complete. So we're going to actually show you how you would install these updates if you needed to do it manually. But our managed clients, we actually have twice a day we're searching for Windows updates. 6 times a day, on average every 4 hours, we're searching for updates to programs such as Adobe Acrobat and Google Chrome and Firefox. And these, by the way, many 0-day threats that have been in with these various browsers, Edge, Chrome, Firefox, many of them this year. So you want to make sure that you're updating those on a regular basis. Our software actually searches for those updates and automatically installs them for the client. Also, every hour we're searching for updates to the Microsoft Security Suite if you're using that for your security. And by the way, it does catch more viruses than even the paid services. So and we do have a paid service that will work with it to catch even more. but it does. And by the way, it only catches less than 50%. So it's not like it's catching a super large amount. But what you would want to do, go ahead and click on Start. You're going to look for a gear or a cog. Now mine is in utilities because I've moved it there so that I can get all the programs that I normally use on this start page. But yours will probably be right on this start page. When you click on Windows, if you have Windows 11, you'll see this cog or gear. If you have Windows 10, it'll be on the left side of the taskbar, right above when you click on the Start button. By the way, the Start button looks like a 4-pane window. And so you'll look at that and click on the little gear. Now we're going to click on Settings. When we go up to Settings, this is going to load, and we're going to click on Windows Update. From Windows Update, then we can actually search for Windows updates. Now we can click Check for Windows Update. Now, by the way, if you haven't installed the updates yet, then what will happen if you haven't installed the updates yet, then you'll actually have a situation where the updates will show up in the list. But since I've installed them, they're not showing up here. You see, I also have get the latest updates as soon as they're available. So that is turned on. You see this symbol here. That symbol indicates, you see the circular arrows. That symbol, if you ever see that symbol in the lower right hand corner near your clock, and typically it's yellow, and it will actually say that your computer needs to be restarted to install updates. And so what you can do is you can actually go over there, click on that symbol, and you can choose to restart your computer, or you can just go in here to Windows Updates. You can search for any updates, and any that you find, you can go ahead and install those if your computer needs to be rebooted. And again, with these major updates, if you haven't installed these yet, your computer will need to be rebooted to install these as well. So these are really important to be able to get these installed, to make sure that your computer is protected from these zero-day threats. Again, massive massive zero-day threats out there, 6 zero-day threats, other threats that are known vulnerabilities that need to be addressed. And the good thing is you can address those with the Windows Update. Again, Microsoft has not yet come out with a patch for the Windows Update downgrade issue. They're still working on that. They've been working on that for about 6 months and still don't have a patch to that. We will actually keep you posted when there is a patch. Now, there is also a major public data breach. National Public Data is confirming a breach exposing social security numbers. This is major. This is massive. The background check service called National Public Data is confirming that hackers breached its system after threat actors leaked a stolen database with millions of social security numbers and other sensitive personal information. The company states that the breached data includes names, email addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers, and postal addresses. The breach actually happened in late 2023. By the way, why are we just now finding out about this? Because the company was hoping that you wouldn't find out, hoping that they wouldn't get caught, but they did get caught. This information is out there, and they are saying that this includes information that includes name, email address, phone number, social security number, and mailing address. The company acknowledges that the leaks of certain data in April 2024 and summer of 2024 and believes that the breach is associated with a threat actor that was trying to hack into data in late 2023. I would say that they were actually successful because they posted the data that they did hack. So they weren't just trying, they actually got out there and got this. So as far as your social security number, some steps that you can take to protect yourself. Of course, you can have identity monitoring, and there are various companies that provide identity theft monitoring. But in addition to that, you can, for free, without paying anything, you can go to the credit bureaus and you can lock your credit. And going to the credit bureaus and locking your credit does mean if you ever want to open up a loan or apply for a credit card or anything like that, you'll have to unlock them temporarily. But it does prevent anyone, a threat actor, from using your data.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show but also see the show, and when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website of fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5, and next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is Applying Biblical Principles to Government, Part 6. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
1 Timothy 2 instructs us to pray for those who are in authority over us. In America, we not only have the right to pray, but also the right and responsibility to vote. How do you know which candidate will uphold biblical values, though? FloridaVotesValues.com now has local voter guides available in several counties. Visit FloridaVotesValues.com to learn where the candidates stand on life, liberty, marriage, sex ed, transgender bathrooms, taxes, the Second Amendment, critical race theory, defund the police, and more. Again, visit FloridaVotesValues.com.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.